never, never.
Every day we rush, we work, we repeat, but sometimes we're left asking, what is this all for? What are we trying to accomplish? Is it worth it? I'm tired. What are we made for? So we sat down with 5 people from different walks of life to ask universal questions about success, purpose, and meaning, hoping to uncover what truly matters, hoping to know just a bit more about life.
For me, my definition of success is that I'm able to sustain my parents and open like a clothing store, like a physical store for me to put all of my stuff on.
As long as I make my mom happy, that's success for me.
Be professional, and I want to serve my community, and I want to be successful in my academic.
Really just understand what the lecturer is talking about, or when I'm able to fulfill all my requirements as a student, and also on the sideline I'm also a filmmaker. If I can do all that, I think that that's success to me already.
I want to be like calm, like have peaceful, mindful, and happiness for my family.
Back then, like I wanted, like, oh, I want a motorbike. That was like the definition of success back then. Well, now it's like more realistically and different. It's more down to earth, I guess.
Actually, I wanted to be a doctor. You know, all of us when we were young, we all wanted to be doctor because they think that because our parents would tell, you know, when you become doctor, when you go into science stream student, you will get more money. You know, but
brown parents.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
And when I grow up, and then I started to change where I see, you know, when you come to Form 3, I feel that science subject is a very burden subject. And I found my passion in accounting.
It's all about material. I want to be like this. I want to be rich and etc.
Me, the only regret I have is not spending more time with myself, and in a way that I am understanding myself. It's because that now at the age of 22, I'm slowly discovering things that I had when I was a kid. You know, I mean, talent and sort of like a passion. The regret that I had was like, I wish that I could go back in time and spend more time with myself.
I was a master degree student in a year, but I finally gave up and I chose to become a teacher in Sabah for children of migrant worker. So that is my big decision at that time. But back then, if I didn't take the decision, I wouldn't be like this. I wouldn't be as SLN teacher. I wouldn't meet my spouse. I wouldn't have my children. I wouldn't be able to travel the world and achieve like what I've done right now. So I'm so grateful.
I would open a lot of cafes because I have this sort of like passion and fondness towards like the community here, especially the creative ones. And I realized that opening up like small coffee shops or like stores can generally bring people together. And I feel that the only thing that's stopping me is just money and like the risk, right?
Money and fear were not a factor. I would be a pilot. 100%, I would actually follow my father's footsteps. I wouldn't think about all the career possibilities, and I wouldn't think about how expensive a flight academy is. I would just start.
I will help my family to help with their problems and their health. Yes, and then second, I also fulfill my inner wish to like have a good house, have a car, you know, and Yeah, and thirdly, I also will give like charity to my
Community.
yes, community.
Do whatever makes you happy, to be honest.
Is that nobody really cares. Whatever you do, just do it.
Doing something what you like, then only you feel happy. So that's why that is my advice. Follow your passion.
For me, it's always to surround yourself with people that are like what you want to be, in the sense where I've always surrounded myself with people that are enthusiastic, very creative, driven.
It's something we are holding in, and we have a birth and death, So yeah, I say from birth until the death, we are holding this life. So I would say that the purpose of life is you have to achieve something that you love. That is the main thing. As a success and also life, that is the same.
So life here is just to collect, and in a way that collect experience, collecting yourself, understanding yourself.
Really, we need to focus on ourselves and also God.
Balance to be able to live the life that you want to live. I think that, like, for example, if you give too much into your love life, but then too little into your personal life, then how are you going to proceed as a better individual? Why are you always giving to others and you're not giving to yourself? So the meaning of life to me is that when you have all this balance, everything just comes in as a whole.
The meaning of life is to find our gift, and the purpose of life is to give it away.
Through real stories from real people, we found out that we all have our own goals, own meanings, own purposes. Life is not about chasing someone else's dream. It's about living your own unique story, because we all have very different unique journeys filled with our own experiences that no one else gets to live. So don't compare or compete. It's not a competition. Embrace it. It's a courage to feel it. There's no rush. Take one step at a time.